The Canadian media continues to be a flaming pile of garbage. Check this headline out. Austin Matthews made his choice, seemingly putting the party and the president ahead of the playoffs. I don't even know what he means by the party, the Republican Party. But anyway, Matthews, of course, is the captain of the Toronto Maple Leafs and also was the captain of the Olympic men's hockey team in the U.S. Just a little bit from this article here. All he had to say was he understood the feelings of Canadians in these troubled times. I mean, does that not sound like a liberal robot speaking? These troubled times. That was COVID. You can't keep using that every 5 seconds. He could have just skipped the White House nonsense and gone back to his day job as soon as possible. You're not Austin Matthews' puppet master. That is very creepy for the person that wrote that. To actually legitimately write that, print it, put it out there, he's not your child. He's a grown, multi-million-dollar adult that is going to do whatever the heck he wants to do. But Matthews preferred to be feted by a president who dismisses the very idea of Canadian sovereignty. For this, people will remember, as they will remember how Wayne Gretzky waffled when it mattered. Remember, the Leafs took the captaincy away from Tavares to give it to Matthews. We know that, as a local lad and proud Canadian, Tavares cherished the opportunity to wear the C for the Leafs. I mean, I hope Austin Matthews leaves the Toronto Maple Leafs when his contract is up, for sure. And even if you're a Matthews fan, I think at this point you would understand. You think Matthews wants to be treated like that? And then this here, the Globe and Mail. Opinion. I wonder if the U.S. Olympic men's hockey team is familiar with the term useful idiots. Letters to the editor. Do you want Americans to actually hate Canadians? Because that seems to be the goal here. Shame on you, Globe and Mail. Globe and Mail might be the worst one. They might be. I think the Globe and Mail has legitimate disdain for average Canadians. We'll take a look at this video here from CBC. Anyway, we'll just take a look. I'm not going to play the entire video.
Here with us tonight is a group of winners who just made the entire nation proud. The men's gold medal Olympic hockey team.
Trump also announced the goaltender Connor Hellebuyck will be getting the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Those players have since returned to their teams with NHL games set to resume. The captain of the Toronto Maple Leafs, Austin Matthews, was asked by reporters today about his decision to meet with Trump, who has openly talked about annexing Canada.
You know, to me, I don't like to get political or get into that kind of stuff. I mean, like I said, we're proud Americans, and you know, winning a gold medal. It's been 46 years since the men's ice hockey team has done that. So, I mean, the team that wins the Stanley Cup every year accepts the White House invitation to go. So, I mean, I just think it's
Don Cherry, Wayne Gretzky, now Austin Matthews. Canadians are trying to jump on and shame success. How dare you be successful? How dare you do anything we don't approve of? I definitely hope Austin Matthews leaves and goes somewhere else. He's being treated here like absolute crap.
something that you do. Hopefully something like this will, hopefully bring more unity to the country and stuff like that. But I mean, for us, we believe it's a great honor no matter who's in office.
Matthews was also asked about...
He should not have had to answer that question.
Trump's call to the American team after the victory. You probably have heard that during the phone call, which went viral on social media, Trump invited the men's team to the White House and joked about needing to invite the women's team as well so he doesn't get impeached. Several players in the men's team can be heard laughing at those remarks. Matthews called that incident unfortunate and says the men's players support the women 100%. Our next guest said...
What Trump said... I'm not going to play. I'll put it in here just for 10 seconds or whatever it is.
And we have to, I must tell you, we're going to have to bring the women's team. You do know that.
Absolutely.
I do believe I probably would be impeached.
That joke, I would literally argue it's pro-woman. He's saying, hey, just so you know, you guys did great. So did the women. The State of the Union, it's not going to be all about you. I'm not even kidding. I do not consider that anti-woman. I'm not going to be gaslit into thinking that's an anti-woman joke. It's just a stupid little line that he threw in there trying to be funny. I literally think it's about the U.S. men's team having to share the stage. And I honestly think Trump's sort of giving the women some props there, like, oh, they did great too, just so you know.
As the U.S. men's team was forced to choose between team and country last night in some cases, and that NHL schedule makers are to blame. Michael Trakos is an editor at Canada-based magazine The Hockey News, and he joins us from Newmarket, Ontario. Michael, what was
I'm just going to play a little of this and then go to a different video.
through your mind as you watched those players filing in to the White House yesterday?
I was just thinking, like probably a lot of Canadians and probably a lot of Americans, what are they even doing in there? And, you know, it's one thing to go to the White House and
I think Canadians aren't used to seeing a different country, America, actually like itself. So many Canadians in positions of power apparently want everybody at all times to hate themselves and just cower and never show pride in anything.
As Connor Hellebuyck returns to Winnipeg following the Olympics in Milan, he's being celebrated for his success on the ice. But his recent appearance at the White House is also drawing attention, prompting conversations about his achievements and how Jets fans here at home are responding.
I'm just going to skip ahead in this video a little bit.
However, following the game, his appearance at Donald Trump's State of the Union address saw him receive the Presidential Medal of Freedom, placing him in a highly visible national setting.
It would be ridiculous at this stage to suggest, though, that the president that they're getting it from hasn't turned these kind of things into highly politicized events.
Trump derangement syndrome. It is a political event. It's a State of the Union. He's the president. There is a 0% chance, in my opinion, that guy would have said that if it was a Democrat in office. If it was Barack Obama, nope, nothing to see here.
And in those situations, there has to be a recognition of when you stand behind that person, what you are standing behind.
It's so gross. These people actually totally despise regular people.
Here in Winnipeg, reaction poured in, and a lot of it was mixed.
Well, he has every right to, play with the Americans. But going to the White House, I don't think that was a good move.
No matter what team jersey you put on, the country you're from is the country you're from. He showed up for his nation. He did his very best, and he earned that team a gold medal at the Olympics. And that's it.
It was not cool. He could have taken the high road. He could have come back to a community that loved him before
the high road. These are the people, by the way, that vote liberal no matter what.
Yes. It really wouldn't surprise me if he got booed.
I hope there's no boos because, he's our goalie. I mean, come on. So he's American and he won the gold. Well, that's good for them, but he's ours, so.
True North Sports and Entertainment said in a statement.
That's so crazy. Okay, I'm going to finish my video there for now. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Have a great day.